Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new to my channel. I'm Shelly, and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. And you can find all of my stores as well as follow me along on Instagram under ShelBellePosh. I will also have those linked down below for you in my description box. And today's video is a ship with me, so I'm going to be showing you what sold this past weekend. So I actually had a wedding out of town, so I actually... my husband and I left on like Thursday afternoon, and then we got back on Sunday, but then the post office was closed on Monday for, I believe it was Columbus Day. It was closed, so I could not ship yesterday, but so now I'm shipping it. It's Tuesday, and I'm going to ship everything from my weekend sales. So I have a okay amount of sales, so I'm pretty happy with what I sold. Even though I was out of town in a way, so it's good to still have some sales. I do have some eBay, one Mercari, and then some Poshmark. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into our sales. Okay, I printed them, so actually my eBay are first. So let me grab some eBay labels, or not labels, eBay packaging. I have these like eBay branded ones that I get from eBay with my like store subscription coupon every quarter, I believe it is. And I'm just gonna grab, I have a few different sizes of those, so I'm gonna grab a couple of sizes. So, okay, first up we have this top, and this is a men's top, and this is the brand Roosevelt's, and this actually was just in my last haul. So this was or my last haul from, yeah, it should have been my last haul. So this sold pretty quickly. This sold for $35, and I'm pretty happy with that. I did have a couple offers. This was, I think, my second offer on eBay for the item. The first I listed it at $50, just because it didn't seem like there was a lot listed in this print. It's like Abraham Lincoln. But I also didn't know how popular it would be, because there were some like sold on like Poshmark that were a little bit lower in like 20s and 30s prices. So I went ahead and listed at 50, and then I did get a offer on eBay for 25, and I had countered at 40, but they did not accept. And then I got an offer today actually for 35 that I did go ahead and accept. So $35 for this Roosevelt's top. I'm pretty happy with that. Sold very quickly, and I'm excited to find that brand. It was my first time finding the brand, so definitely would pick it up again if I find it for a good price and everything. Next, we have this CP Shades like tunic top. It's like a button-down tunic top, and this sold for $45. And this I actually had gotten kind of recently too. This came from a consignment store that I had popped into one day, and I believe it was like a sale item that they had, so I paid like less than 10, I want to say. It was like 8 or 7 or something, and I sold it for $45 on eBay, so very happy with that. And that sold decently quickly as well, maybe in like a month and a half or so from being listed, so happy with that. And I do have a Dymo, so it does have the sticky adhesive labels. And next we have a top, like a little t-shirt top, and this is the brand The Row, which is a pretty expensive brand, and this I had grabbed at a Goodwill outside of Boston. I'm gonna make sure it looks nice. This shirt actually has some cashmere in it, which is an interesting piece. I think it's like mostly cotton, but a little bit of cashmere. You can't really tell though, honestly. It kind of feels mostly like cotton. But yeah, it is, like I said, a little bit more of an expensive brand, and I believe that was my first time finding it and picking it up, and that sold for $60, so very happy with that. Oh, I just lost my labels. Let me grab those really quick. Next, we have a pair of pants. Again, we're still with eBay items, and this is a pair of EMS, which I think it's Eastern Mountain Sports or something brand. And I actually had grabbed these maybe for my husband, but he ended up having like too many kind of outdoorsy pants like this, so he didn't really want them. So I just went ahead and listed them, and they did take a little bit longer to sell. Like it's probably been like 6 months or so. But I'm happy that they sold still, because I did pick them up at the bins. And so, you know, they were inexpensive. I wanted to see if my husband had wanted them, but he did not need them. So I ended up just listing them, and then I think I listed them at like 35, and I ended up selling them for 28. So very happy with that still. That's still a good profit from the bins. They did take a little bit longer, so I don't know if this is a brand I would really pick up much to sell or anything, but I am happy that these sold for a decent price and everything. So let's get, and then these I put in a padded flat rate because they are a little bit of a heavier item. And I usually do most items that are over £1 for eBay. I will do padded flat rate and just do it that way, because I think that way they don't have, it's usually a little bit cheaper, I find, because like padded flat rate I think is $8.95 right now. It did just go up. It was $8.74 for a while, and that's like how much I pay for having an eBay subscription. I don't know if it's any different if you don't have an eBay subscription, but yeah. Okay, next we have a pair of men's smart wool like base layer leggings, and these sold for $38.25, and I'm pretty sure that was an offer I had sent, because whenever I have a few offers I can send, I just send out a 15% to all of the watchers, and so I'm pretty sure that was just someone accepting my offer. And yeah, and for eBay I always charge shipping. For all my platforms I always charge shipping, because like I'm not getting that money for shipping, so I'm just using it for the shipping label. So I always charge shipping no matter what platform I'm on, because it just, I think that works out a little bit better for me, and I don't really find that I lose sales or anything from that. So next we have, I think, 2 more eBay items. This is a cloth and stone blouse. It's like a long sleeve button down blouse, and this was from the Goodwill outlet or the bins, and this sold for $13. I did have this only listed at $20. This is an item that's a little bit older from the bins, so, and if I saw it now, I would not pick it up personally. So it had been listed a little bit lower. I think I was originally listed at like 25, then I relisted it on all my platforms for 20, and it sold on eBay. So that's probably like 2 years old now. So very happy just to see that go and make some money off of it still, and make room in my store for a better item. And then yeah, we have one more eBay. I think I'm actually going to grab the slightly bigger size bag for this item. And this last eBay item is a J. Jill dress, and this was I believe from a regular Goodwill, but it actually, my sister, I was like thrifting with my sister. She had bought it for herself, wore it a few times, and didn't really wear it anymore, so she just gave it to me to list. So this is actually from that, and this sold for $29.75. So this one is one that I had sent 15% off on again, and that is how much it ended up being. So happy with that. I think that's still a pretty decent sale. I do like selling J. Jill. This one was a little bit of a smaller size though. Usually I'll pick it up at like the bins in larger sizes, good material like linen and stuff, and those usually move pretty well for me, especially on like eBay. Okay, so that is every eBay sale. And then next we have moving into our Poshmark. And I think this item I'm going to use a box for, so I did make a couple boxes. This is a medium flat rate, and you can get this for free to use from the post office as long as you are using a priority mail label. And let's see, I'm going to add a little bit of tissue paper in here. When I do boxes, I typically add some tissue paper. And this item is a scarf, and this came from the Goodwill outlet. It's a pretty big scarf, and this is the brand Mercari, and I like selling this brand. This is my first time picking it up in like a scarf. Usually I find their sweaters, and the sweaters always sell really well for me. So when I saw this, I thought I would try it out. It definitely moved a little bit slower than the sweaters typically move for me. I've had this now for a few months. But still happy with it. It sold for $20, and I would probably pick it up again at the bins. I don't know if I'd pick it up at like a regular thrift store unless it was like a different type of scarf that I looked up and did better from this brand. But their sweaters really do really well for me. I actually sold one like last week or the week before for like $70 or something. Maybe it was $50, I don't know. But a good sale nonetheless. So yeah, let's pack this one up. So yeah, $20. This was on Poshmark, and it fit great in this little box, the medium flat rate. And then next, Poshmark, I have a dress. So I'm going to grab some envelopes for Poshmark. These are the mailing envelopes, just like the Tyvek ones. Again, you can get these for free at the post office. You can also have them shipped to your house for free, and you can use them as long as you're using a priority mail label, and Poshmark labels are all priority mail. So I love that about Poshmark because it's super easy to use the free packing supplies. Okay, this item is a dress. This is from Diane von Furstenberg, and this I had picked up at a Goodwill, like outside of Boston. I forget which one it was. It's probably been at least 6 months I've had this dress, maybe a little bit longer. But this sold for $75, so I was very happy with that. I believe I had it listed at $100, and I think I had sent out an offer for like 10% or something, and they countered at $75, and I accepted that because I thought that was still a really nice price for this item. It's a really beautiful dress, which is why I picked it up. I don't always pick up Diane von Furstenberg, but this dress was really pretty, so I did decide to grab it. And then next we have a pair of Lululemon Align leggings. These are like the cropped version, and these came from the Goodwill outlet again, and these sold for $35, and these were listed at $50, and they're a little bit smaller size, so I went ahead and accepted the $35. I thought that was still a good profit margin and everything like that, and I have had these listed for a few months now, so happy with that price and everything. Okay, next, this was from a recent Ben's haul. I thought this was adorable. It is Patagonia. It's this little kids like one-piece winter fall kind of outfit. It's not like a snowsuit, but it's just like a fleece little warm outfit that was adorable. And this, I think I listed it at 60. Comps were kind of mixed. There was a lot of like new tag ones that sold for like 70 or more, but the I don't know how to fold this up, but the ones that weren't new tags, some sold for a little bit more, some sold for a little bit less. So I ended up kind of meeting in the middle, listing at 60, and someone had offered me, actually I'd got an offer before, I think for like 30, but I did pass on that one, and I counter offered, and they did not accept my counter offer. But then someone offered 40, and I went ahead and accepted 40 on it. So that was a very quick sale, and happy that it was such a quick sale, such a cute piece. So hopefully they can get some good use out of that this fall and winter. And yeah, for the bins, for a little kid item, they're super lightweight, so $40 is really good for that as well. Good profit on that piece. And then we have a couple more Poshmark. Our next item is a pair of pants, and these are from the brand Black Crane, which is like a legging look, kind of minimalist brand. And I got these at a Goodwill outside of Boston again, and these actually were in the same haul as that the Row shirt was in. I picked them up at the same store, same day. And these, I think I listed these at like 95, or it was like either 90 to 100. I don't remember the exact price, but again, they kind of had mixed comps. And so I just listed kind of in between-ish. So a little on the higher end, but a little bit more in between. And these ended up selling for $77. So I'm really happy with that. And I think that was a counter offer. I do have PrimeLister still that will send out 10% off offers every day for whenever anyone likes something. And so I think maybe they had received a 10% off, and then they countered at $77 and I accepted. So yeah, happy with that. We have one more Poshmark sale, and it's actually a bundle. So I'm going to use again the medium flat rate box. And this is a pair of shoes, and then a hoodie. And let's see, I'm going to probably put each shoe individually in a piece of tissue paper to keep them separate from each other so they don't scuff each other up, and from the hoodie as well. But this is a pair of Tevas, and these are their Ember Mocks. I actually have a pair of these that I absolutely love. And these, I'm pretty sure these are from the bins. So happy to find them at the bins. I have had this style a couple times in both men and women, and they have sold for me. This was my last pair that I have had recently, and they sold again. So I do like picking this style up. They always sell for me. And then this is a men's hooded Lululemon, like lightweight sweatshirt. I don't remember where this is from. I want to say it's maybe from the bins as well. I feel like it is, but I honestly don't remember for sure. And I'm just going to add a little bit of like packing paper right on top, just to protect the sweatshirt from when like they're opening it, so they don't cut it up or anything like that. And yeah, that fits perfectly in there. I was worried because the shoes are a little bit of a bigger size if they would fit in this box, so I did check it, and they did fit well. I also have the large flat rate box, but luckily they fit in the medium flat rate. Okay, so this bundle sold for $60, and I don't remember what it was listed at, maybe like 80 something. They had bundled the two items and sent the offer, and I was happy with that, so I went ahead and accepted. Okay, last sale is a Mercari sale, and I'm gonna grab just a plain black shipping bag. This one's kind of big, but they are a pair of jeans, so hopefully this will work. This is a 12 by 15 and a half, and these are made from 70% post-consumer plastics. I think they're from You Pack and Ship, I'm pretty sure they're called. I ordered them a few years ago, and I still have a lot of them because I ordered a good amount of them. So yeah, happy to still have those. I use them for Mercari a lot, and I will use them occasionally for eBay as well, but since I have a lot of eBay branded ones right now, I haven't been using them for eBay. But this is a pair of Goldie jeans, and these I had grabbed at a Buffalo Exchange in Boston, and They actually had a couple marks on them. And so they were actually on their sale rack. And so I want to say they were like less than 20, maybe even less than that. Maybe like 16 or something. And they sold for $70 on Mercari. And Mercari, if you do not sell on there, they did change their payout structure kind of recently, and it now is no selling fees. So the buyer is actually kind of paying some of the fees now. So I do get less sales on there, but when I sell something, I get the full amount. So $70, I'm going to get $70 deposited into my account. And then of course minus taxes later on and minus my cost of goods and things like that. But yeah, and like I said, I do have everyone on all my platforms pay for their own shipping. I do not do free shipping of any kind, but happy with that. So yeah, that is all of my sales. That is everything that sold for me this longer weekend. I'm really happy with what I sold, especially since I was not in town. So nice to still have my closets moving and things like that, and selling stuff while I'm not in town. So yeah, I didn't do anything while I was away. I didn't list. I didn't share. I do have PrimeLister still sharing for me, so that was awesome to have that feature and everything. But yeah, that's everything that sold. I hope you enjoyed seeing what sold, learning some new brands hopefully, and seeing what is selling right now. Moving into the fall in October, definitely seeing some more like denim sell, just like throughout the last couple weeks and things like that, and some more outerwear kind of pieces. So happy with that. And yeah, thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you are not already subscribed to my channel, and give this video a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!